Blackie. Come in.
Well, I'm actually being invited into your office, Inspector. Then I wasn't dreaming. You did phone and ask me to come down.
I did. Blackie, do you know anything about a warehouse on Front Street?
The one at the corner of Front Street and Bridge Boulevard? Yes.
I thought you did. You know anything about the safe robbery there last night? And the murder of that watchman?
Maybe.
Just maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Well, sit down. I want to show you something.
What?
Never mind what. First turn out the lights and then sit down.
Oh, you want me in the dark in more ways than one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, the lights are out. Now what happens?
I'm going to show you some movies. Watch the screen on the wall over there. Okay, John, turn them on.
Okay. Are they good movies, Faraday?
They would be. Only you're in them. Tell me what you see.
Nothing very interesting. Only myself walking toward a door.
That's the door to the warehouse on Front Street.
Yes, I recognize
And what else do you recognize?
I see a gun in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm opening the door.
That's right.
Starting in. Stopping at the door. And shooting. Oh, that's the end of the film, is it?
And the end of you, too, Blackie. Turn on the lights, Johnny.
Yeah.
Blackie, we found the watchman's body just inside that door.
Yes, I know. I read it in the papers.
You just read about it, huh?
Yeah.
Blackie, $100,000 was taken out of the safe, and the safe that was robbed was a tough one. Only you could open it.
Thanks for the compliment.
Never mind the remarks. The watchman was killed by a bullet from the type of gun you carry. And as further proof, somebody sent me these films showing you at the warehouse with the gun.
Offhand, Inspector, I'd say that you had a perfect case against me.
Offhand, you'd say it.
Yes.
You'd say it after you thought it over, too, if you had sense. I don't know who took these pictures, and I don't care. The whole thing is set up so that it has to be you that did the killing and the robbery. Only, I know it wasn't you. It's too good a frame. I know you didn't do the job.
Thanks for your confidence, Inspector. Only I don't deserve it. You see, I did do it.
And now, back to Dick Colmer as Boston Blackie. Enemy to those who make him an enemy. Friend to those who have no friend.
Yes. I saw the morning papers, Blackie, but you didn't kill that watchman. I know you didn't.
To disappoint Faraday, so to disappoint you, too. I did kill him, Mary.
No. I don't believe it. Now, why would you do such a thing?
For that $100,000, Mary, I needed the money. I didn't want to kill the watchman, but
Blackie, this is no time to joke.
This is no time to do anything but worry about zigging when Faraday's men are zagging. I think the whole police force is out looking for me.
Blackie, I just won't believe
Look,
it.
Mary, I wouldn't have run out on Faraday if he didn't have the goods on me. There were moving pictures practically showing me killing that watchman. Don't the papers say that?
Well, yes, but I don't believe any of it. Oh, Blackie, I don't understand any of this.
You will someday. So long, Mary. Only if you were a smart girl, you'd see that this was goodbye.
Blackie!
Let's see that newspaper again, Billy boy.
Okay.
I'm not sure I like what you read to me.
Sure, boss. Here.
Boston Blackie confessed killer.
It isn't like Blackie to confess, is it, boss?
No. It was those motion pictures, Billy boy. Those motion pictures we sent Faraday. Only I know what's on Blackie's mind.
Yeah?
He knew he was being framed, and he wants to find out who framed him.
So he gets the whole police force looking for him?
Yeah.
That don't sound smart.
It's true to form, though. Blackie's form.
Well?
He wants us to think he's really on the wrong side of the law, so we'll take him in with us. But we're going to fool him, Billy boy.
We're just not going to let him find us, huh?
We're going to find him.
But, boss, that's just what he wants us to do.
Yes, I know. That's what he wants us to do. He wants to get to us, get in with us, double-cross us, and then straighten things out with his friend Faraday.
Well, Faraday's no fool, boss. I told you in the beginning he'd know that the movies of Blackie were faked.
I'm sure he thought they were. But now Blackie is saying they were legitimate, so the police will be after him, and his story to us will sound real. But I'm not stopping with the pictures, Billy boy.
Oh, no?
Blackie's troubles are just beginning.
What do you mean?
Blackie can explain the motion pictures after he finds us and turns us over to the police. We're going to fool him. I want you and Joe to go out and locate him.
Okay.
But first,
Yeah?
here's another little job for you.
Hmm?
Here's $5,000 of the stolen money. I want you to give it away.
Give away $5,000? Are you nuts? What for?
Insurance, Billy boy. Our insurance.
Miss Wesley.
Oh, I'm in here, Inspector. In the living room.
Well, stay there. I'm coming out.
Did you find anything, Inspector? Was there anything in Blackie's bedroom?
Yeah, a bed.
Oh, Inspector.
Give me that again. The story you told me that got me up here.
Oh, some man called me and said Blackie had just called him. And I was to come up here and get some money Blackie had left.
And you called me, and I've searched this apartment, and I can find nothing, which is what I expected. Miss Wesley, are you in this thing with Blackie?
Inspector, I wish I were. Maybe then I could help
I'll help him. I'll have him go to jail if I ever find him. To think I let him walk out of my office. Sometimes I...
Hey, Inspector, look out.
I am looking out. I tripped over this rug.
Oh,
Why do people always leave rugs in the middle of the room? Hey, wait a minute. Look what I tripped over.
Yeah, that bulge in the
This
rug.
bulge in the rug. I've got an idea what it is.
There's something under the rug, isn't it?
Yeah, you're as much of a genius as Blackie. Well, look what I've got here.
What is it?
Just what I thought it would be. An envelope containing part of the money stolen from that warehouse. The warehouse bands are still around it. Well, whoever's framing Blackie is certainly not sparing the expenses. There must be $5,000 in here.
You're sure Blackie's being framed, aren't you?
Of course I'm sure of it. You know he's being framed, too.
Oh, I hope he is.
Oh, come on now, Miss Wesley. It was Blackie who sent the message for you to come up here and get the money, wasn't it?
Well,
Yeah, he's playing a game with me, so I'll get sore, and he can tell a good story to the crooks who killed that watchman, get in with them, and grab them all.
Inspector, I don't know what this is all about.
Well, I do. The real thief called you after planting the money here. Blackie doesn't leave evidence lying around like this. You've heard from Blackie, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
I thought so. And he told you the truth, too, didn't he? He's claiming he's guilty so he can trap the gang that really is.
Inspector, if you must know the truth, Blackie told me he really did steal that money and kill that man.
What?
I know what you're thinking. Usually he'd tell me the truth to keep me from worrying, but this time the truth was that he's really guilty.
Well, those motion pictures were real.
I guess they were.
And Blackie was fool enough to hide some of the loot here in this apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish you hadn't told me what Blackie admitted to you, Miss Wesley.
I wish you hadn't asked.
So do I. Because if this were a gag, Blackie would let you in on it.
It isn't a gag.
I'm convinced now that it isn't. You know what that means, Miss Wesley?
What?
It means Blackie is a killer. When the force goes after a killer, the orders are shoot to kill.
The boss figured that Blackie would hide out down here at the waterfront, Billy boy. And maybe the boss was right. But I don't see no Blackie.
Just wait here till he shows up, will you, Joey? That cafe is the only eating place down here, and the guy's got to eat.
Unless he sends out for food.
He's still got to eat, don't he? And Blackie wouldn't trust anyone to go and get it for him. He'd rather go out where he has a chance of scrambling if anybody recognizes him.
Give a lot to know what this thing is all about. Especially why the boss wants Blackie so bad.
Who knows?
I don't, for one. I think... Hey,
I see him, Joe. That's Blackie now. Heading toward that cafe. Stick here, I'll go get him.
I better go with you.
Don't bother, I got company. My gun. Keep the engine running.
Okay. If you need any help, yell.
If I need help, I won't be able to yell. Hey, you.
Yeah?
Wait a minute.
You mean me?
That's right. Hiya, Blackie.
Oh, you know me, huh?
And so does almost every cop in town. You're in trouble, Mac. So maybe you better come along with me.
To see the, boss?
Yeah.
Okay, swell.
This is the car right here.
The one with the door open and waiting?
Yeah, open and waiting for you. Here he is, Joe.
Hiya, Blackie.
Hello, Joe. Glad you boys found me before the cops did.
Yeah, I'll bet.
In the middle, Blackie.
Okay. Well, protection on both sides, huh?
That's right. Here we go. Okay, Joe, we got him, so let's get going. Straight to the river. Boys, you should have seen Blackie's face when I told Joe to head straight for the river.
Yeah, boys, it was something to see. He nearly jumped through the windshield, too. Right, Blackie?
I'm hardly in a position to argue.
I didn't know Blackie was so afraid of water.
I guess water's something he likes to stay away from, boys, except on Saturday night.
I like to stay away from guys with bad senses of humor every night.
Blackie, did you really think my boys were going to deposit you in the river?
I wouldn't put it past those two characters of yours.
Well, we did bring you straight to the river, didn't we? There's the river, all right. Right out the window.
Do me a favor and jump in as long as it's so close.
Oh, brother.
I suppose you know why I had my boys pick you up?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't. Why don't you tell me?
You know all right. You let yourself be picked up, didn't you?
I don't argue very well when an automatic is being held in the upper hand.
It was me, boss. I had the gun on him.
Yes, I know. Blackie, you let yourself be picked up so you could presumably join forces with us and later turn us over to the police.
Oh, is that what I did?
Definitely. Quite an idea it was, too. Only not at all worthy of you. Very corny. You could explain the films as a frame, I suppose. But you'll have a much tougher time than that.
Oh, I will, Billy.
Yes, you see, you're also going to have to explain about some of the money that was stolen from the warehouse. If I'm not mistaken, the police have that by now. So they'll think you robbed the warehouse and killed that watchman. So, you're going to commit suicide.
Nobody's going to believe I'd do that, my friend.
I didn't believe they would at first. But now I'm sure they will. You see, you're going to leave a note saying why you did it. You're smart, Blackie. But how does it feel to be outsmarted?
And now back to Boston Blackie. When Inspector Faraday sees motion picture films showing Blackie in the act of shooting a watchman, he thinks the films are faked. But Blackie tells him that they're the real thing. He insists to his friend Murray Wesley, too, that he committed the crime. While the police are looking for Blackie, the real killers pick Blackie up and take him to the boss. Knowing that Blackie's actions are part of a plot to break up the gang, the boss says that the police will be convinced of Blackie's guilt when Blackie is found dead. An obvious suicide. As we return to our story, Billy, one of the boss's henchmen, is standing over Blackie, whom he is forcing to write a suicide note.
You got that last line written just the way I told you, Blackie?
Just the way you told me, Billy. Now put that gun away.
Oh, sure. I can hardly wait. Sign the note, Blackie.
Okay. Uh-oh.
What's the matter? Can't you sign your name?
Not without ink. This fountain pen's dry.
Here's a bottle of ink. Dip the pen in it and sign your name to that note.
I might as well fill your pen while I'm at it, Billy. I don't like to use it and then return it to you empty. That's impolite.
Okay, fill it up if you want it.
Hey, Billy boy,
Yeah, Joe?
you want me around for anything?
I guess not.
Well, I'll go to a movie then. After that, I'll go home and wait for you.
Good idea. I'll call you if I need you.
Okay. Oh, the boss made me get a new hideout. You know where it is?
Yeah, 180 Elm Street.
Yeah.
Hope you like the picture.
Oh, I will. It's all about a penitentiary.
No place like home, eh, Joe?
All right, give me that note, Blackie. Isn't that note signed yet?
No, I wanted to get the pen good and full. And look, this bottle fuller's going to give you an eyeful.
You're blinding me. I can't see, Blackie.
You can feel, though.
My eyes.
You can feel me grabbing your gun,
No,
can't you,
I
Billy
can't
boy?
see.
You're my boy
My
now. Who is it?
Open up, Blackie. It's Mary.
Okay, just a minute.
Oh, Blackie.
Mary, come in. Hurry up.
Gee, was I glad to hear your voice on the phone.
I wasn't sure you would be after what I read in the late papers. Faraday found some of the stolen money in my apartment, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Blackie, what's this all about?
It's all a frame-up, Mary. I'll explain everything later.
Frame up? Why didn't you tell me that in the beginning? And why are you hiding down here in this room?
I'll tell you about the room in just a minute. The reason I wanted you to believe I was guilty is that, well, you have a way of spoiling my plans sometimes by telling the truth.
Oh, now, Blackie.
And this is one time I didn't want you to know the truth.
Blackie, if you just promise never to lie to me again, I promise never to tell the truth.
I don't think I'll try this kind of stunt again, Mary. Now, about this room, it belongs to a guy named Joe. I heard him give the address to a pal when I was supposed to be running suicide.
Now, Blackie, what is all this? Inspector Faraday is just sick. He doesn't want to believe you killed that watchman, but he has to.
I'll have to straighten him out after a while. I know who killed that watchman, and who has the stolen money, and where the big boss is, too.
Well, then let's go get them.
Oh, no. It's doing it the hard way. And if Faraday sends his men after them, a few policemen might be killed. If my hunch is right, I'm going to catch these guys the same way they framed me.
Yeah?
Uh-oh. The pigeon who lives here is coming home to roost.
Well, when he sees you waiting for him, they're more likely roast.
Shh, get back. The main little elbow room.
I mean, best room, don't you?
Hello, Joe. Like the movie?
Blackie, you're not dead.
You'll find out.
Oh, look, Blackie. Billy Boy and me didn't have nothing against you personally. We was hired to grab you.
I know. Well, here's where you'll really earn your money, unless you want to tell me about those films that framed me.
I don't know anything about them. And I don't talk in front of no dame. Who is she?
Oh, I'm Blackie's audience. He likes to have me watch when he starts flipping people like you. So I can applaud. Huh? Why don't you hit him, Blackie? I'm getting bored.
Okay, Mary.
Oh, wait a minute, Blackie. Take it easy, will you?
Well?
I got an envelope in my pocket that tells you what you want to know. I'll get it. No!
You didn't think I'd fall for that, did you, Joe? I'll take that envelope right now. A 45.
Yeah.
Well, you'll never be well dressed if you carry a 45, Joe. It's too big and bulky.
He's not saying anything you want to hear, Blackie.
He will. Joe. Joey, boy. Stand up.
Yeah.
Daddy wants to hear you talk, Joey. And talk loud.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Joey gets a little pushing
Oh,
around.
hold it, will you, Blackie? I'll tell you what you want.
Good. Who took those movies of me, supposedly killing a watchman?
I did.
How and where and when?
You ought to know, Blackie. Remember when you got a telephone call tipping you there was going to be a robbery at the warehouse?
Yes.
Well, that was me who called you, Blackie. The boss wanted you down there because I had a camera all set up to take pictures of you prowling around.
So that was the setup, huh?
Yeah. Remember when you opened the door and somebody in the shadows reached for a gun and then ducked?
Keep talking.
That was Billy Boy waiting there so you'd take a shot at him when you opened the door. And then you remember what happened, don't you?
Not for a while. Not until I came to.
That was the boss who knocked you out. Anything else you want to know?
No, but there's something I want you to do. You're going to make a call for me so I can call somebody's bluff.
What do we do about Blackie now?
I don't know yet, Billy boy. The next time you see me, you better carry a blotter.
I'm going to get even with Blackie for squirting that ink.
Probably, but before you get even, we've got to get Blackie. You get it, will you, Billy boy?
Sure, boss. Hello?
Hello. Who's this, Billy Boy?
Yeah.
This is Joe. Boss there?
Yeah. Just a minute. Boss, it's Joe.
You talk to him. I don't want to hear stupid excuses from him, too. It's bad enough listening to you.
Okay. Hello, Joe. The boss doesn't want to talk to you. And you know why.
Yeah, I know why. But I got good news. I know where Blackie's hiding out.
You do? Where?
Backstage in that theater where that new play is opening next week. It's a great place for a guy to hide. But if you went in, you could make a good target out of him.
Yeah, sure could. Okay, thanks, Joe. Where are you now?
Home.
Okay, stay there and I'll talk to the boss. Boss, Joe knows where Blackie's hiding out.
He does?
In a theater backstage. We could go in there after him, switch on all the lights, and bingo. Be as easy as knocking off a sitting duck.
You know what they do?
Yeah, sure.
I think we'll go down there and see our friend Blackie. He's hiding in the theater, is he? I rather like this. I haven't been to the theater in months.
Homicide, Faraday speaking.
Hello, Faraday, old pal.
Blackie, where are you?
Out in the morgue, which is where I'd be if any of your men knew where I was.
I'm glad you know that. Why don't you give yourself up? You'll be killed if you don't.
Faraday, I'm calling just to tell you not to worry about anything. I'll see you in your office in 24 hours. I have to go somewhere right now.
Where?
To the theater.
To the theater. I might have known. At a time like this, only you could go to a play.
The play hasn't opened yet, Faraday, but what happens in that theater tonight is going to close this case.
Here's the stage entrance to the theater, Billy boy. Better have your gun ready. Blackie may be waiting for us.
It's ready, boss. So am I.
Careful now. Probably in the darkest. Oh, this is fun, eh? Every light in the place is on.
Funny place for a guy to hide with all the lights on.
This isn't right, Billy boy. It's a trap of some kind. Only we're not falling into it. We're getting out of here.
I think that's a good idea. Hey, boss. Lights went out.
It's making me at all unhappy.
Yeah.
Those lights were on for a reason. Unless somebody gave up on the idea when we started to leave. Now we can look for Blackie. Come on.
Boy, it sure is plenty dark in here.
Yeah.
What are you, Blackie?
Right here.
Shoot, boss.
I don't think I got him.
You didn't.
What? Boss, I saw the flash of Blackie's gun.
Never mind. Blackie isn't there now.
That's right. I'm over here now.
Keep moving around.
But
till
now
we
I'm
find
over
him.
here.
Before we find him. Come on.
Maybe we better separate, huh?
No. Slow now.
gotta be slow. I can't see a thing. Good. Ran into something.
Just a chair. Oh, I walked into a table and something fell off it.
What was it, boss?
Where did I find it to make sure? Somewhere around here, I know. Yes. Flashlight.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, it works. All right, Blackie. This'll help us find you. Look out, the thing. You got the flashlight.
All right, come and get me.
He's at the back of the stage. Come on.
Okay.
You go to the left. I'll go to the right.
Boss, you got sludge. You hurt bad?
Not any worse than you're going to be.
Okay.
Now, as soon as I turn on the lights, I'm going to turn you two over to Faraday.
Ah, Blackie, you were an idiot not to tell me the truth about those movies in the first place.
Look, Faraday, there were a lot of reasons why I didn't. In the first place, I fell for a phony tip when Joe called me to go to the warehouse. I guess that makes me pretty stupid.
Oh, you admit it, huh?
Yes. And when I get down there, I get knocked out. Now, that makes me even more stupid.
If possible.
It's possible. But the most important reason was that those guys framed me, and I wanted to handle them myself.
Well, did you have to get yourself shot at to get even with them? Hey, what was the idea of the theater, anyway?
I was going to make movies of them. That's the way they took movies of me. Only they got wise to the trap when I saw all the lights on.
Yeah?
So when I saw they were leaving, I turned the lights out. And when the place was dark, they thought it was safe to come after me.
Yeah. Safe, huh? Safe as the receiving end of a shooting gallery.
Oh, I was a moving target, Faraday. And a moving target's hard to hit.
Yeah.
But you have to admit, even if my plan didn't work, I caught the watchman's killers for you.
That's nice of you, Blackie. I have a whole police force on my side, but you still think I need you. So help me, Blackie.
That's what you always say, Faraday. So help me. So I do.
Blackie, someone at the door. Want me to see who it is?
No, never mind, Mary. If it's trouble, I'll tell her to go away. I said we were going to the theater tonight, and I meant it.
I'll believe we're going after we get there.
That's my girl who said that.
Package for Boston Blackie. Valuable package. Plenty valuable. You Boston Blackie?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sign here and you get the package.
All right. What's in this thing that makes it so valuable? And who's it from?
I can't say who it's from, and I don't know what's in it. Only I got orders to tell you something, too.
Okay.
Don't lose this package and what's in it, and get it to the police as fast as you can. Here's an envelope with $1,000 in it for your trouble. So long.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, Blackie, I know good things come in small packages, but trouble comes in small packages, too.
Oh, this is some kind of a gag, Mary.
A valuable gag, according to the messenger. Wonder what's in the package.
No. But this could be a frame-up. I'm not taking it to the police until I see what it is.
Well, if it's valuable, maybe the sender wants it taken to the police for safekeeping.
That's a thought. I wonder what's so valuable about it.
Or maybe it's a box of money. $1 million.
Oh, jewelry. No. It's too light for that. It's certainly wrapped carefully enough. Must be priceless.
Well, open the box, will you?
Okay, here goes. What the...
Blackie, am I seeing things? Somebody gave you $1,000 to take this to the police?
Yes. And all it is a shoe. A worn and battered old shoe.